Okay, next. A team of engineering students design a medium-sized catapult which launches 8 pounds steel spears. The launch speed is equal to 80 feet per second. The launch angle is 35 degrees above the horizontal, and the launch position is 6 feet above the ground level. The students use an athletic field with an adjoining slope topped by an 8 feet fence as shown. Determine the time duration of the flight. So ngayon, assume natin na magpapass through siya dun sa fence. Tapos ano yung distance niya? So again, meron na tayong formula na ginagamit, yung y is equal to x tangent of theta minus gx squared over 2bo squared cosine squared of theta. Okay, again, yung y natin is magre-reference tayo dito sa part na yan, no? Ito yung initial point natin. So, sa initial point, ano yung magiging y niya kapag bumagsak siya dito? That is 20, tama ba? This is 20 minus 6, that is equal to 14. Okay? So, ang y natin is equal to 14. Ang x natin, yun yung hinahanap natin kung saan dun siya babagsak dito sa lagpas ng fence. Tama? In-assume natin na lalagpas siya dito sa fence. So, kapag lumagpas siya sa fence, ano na yung value ng x natin? So, theta is equal to 35 minus, ang gagamitin natin gravity is 32.2. Ang x squared, hinahanap, divided by 2 times VO, that is equal to 80 squared cosine of 35. So, dalawa yung magiging value ng x natin dyan, ha? Kasi naka-quadratic tayo dito, x squared and then x. So, dalawa yung masasolve natin ng x, si x sub 1 and x sub 2. So, how to solve for x sub 1 and x sub 2? Pwede nyo siya i-shift solve. Yung isa less than 100, yung isa greater than 100. No, 14 alpha equals to x tangent 35 minus 32.2 o times x squared over 2 times 80 squared times the cosine of 35 then squared. So, solve natin muna ito. So, ibibigay niya is 22.77, 0. And then, yung isa naman, dapat ibang sabi natin kay greater than dito. Lalagpas siya dapat dito, 130. So, shift solve. Pagka mag-shift solve kayo, pwede nyo lagyan ng so, from 130. So, ibibigay niya is 164.001 meter. So, dalawa yung binigay niya. Yung isa, ito yun. Siguro nandito siya. Ito yung distance na y natin na isa. Tapos yung isa naman nandito. Ayan. Lahat ng magkapantay na yan. So, ito yung x na 1, x sub 1. Tapos ito naman si x sub 2. So, paano kapag gusto mo agad dalawa? Mod 5, 3, no? Quadratic. So, una, ito yung coefficient ni x squared. So, that is negative 32.2 divided by 2 times 80 squared cosine of 35 squared. So, ito na yon. Parang almost 0 yun. Pero hindi. Pwede yung gamitin. Tapos, x tangent 35. Okay? Tapos, itatranspose mo to si 14 sa kabila kasi equals to 0 and that negative 14. Na itatranspose mo kasi. So, that is equal to 164.001 sa 22.77. So, dalawin na ako yung value. Okay. So, ngayon, i-check naman natin yung time of flight. So, yung time of flight, pwede mong gamitin dyan yung, dalawa yung pwede nyong gamitin na time of flight. Pwede nyong gamitin si sorry, si S is equal to VOT minus 1 half GT squared. So, BOY ang gagamitin natin. Pero pwede rin naman si VOX. Diba? So, that time is equal to the distance over the VOX. So, ang distance natin is equal to 164.001 divided by VO. That is 80 cosine of 35. So, magkano si time? So, that is equal to 164.001 divided 80 cosine of 35. That is equal to 2.502 seconds. Or pwede rin to, yung distance natin that is equal to 14 equals to BOY that is 80 sine of 35 multiplied by the time minus 32.2 over 2 times t squared. So, you have a quadratic, dalawa uli makukuha yung value. So, pwede kang mag-calculator na mode 5, 3. That is negative 32.2 divided by 2. That is 80 sine of 35. And then, negative 40. So, that is equal to 2.503 tsaka isang less than. Now, again, yung ibibigay niyang maliit na value yung delete. Yung time naman niya delete. So, the time is 2.502 seconds. So, yung susunod yung gagamiting formula, no? Hindi naman lagi ko yung magsasabi kung bakit nyo gagamitin yung formula na yan. Hindi ko kayo pinagbabawalan na ito lang yung pwede nyo gamitin. No? Gumamit kayo, gamitin nyo lahat ng formula. Na i-analyze nyo yung problem. No? Thank you. And then next. Oh, sure ba tayo din pala, no? I-check nyo din pala muna kung yung first impact ba ay tamang nandito. What if tumama pala siya dito sa may fence? So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya lalagpas dun sa may fence. So, paano natin siya i-check kung lalagpas siya dito? I-check natin yung y niya dito. No? Na ang x distance niya is equal to 130. Yung y niya dapat dyan, it should be greater than 24. Tama? Bakit? Bakit 24? Kasi ito ay 14 plus 8. 22 lang pala. 22. Dapat greater than 22 para lumagpas siya dun sa my friends. So, how to solve for that y? So, y is equal to x. Ang x natin is 130. Tangent of 35 minus 32.2 times 130 squared divided 2 times 80 squared cosine of 35 squared. So, magkano si y? That is 130 tangent of 35 minus 32.2 times 130 squared over 2 times 80 squared cosine of 35 squared. That is equal to 27.669. So, sure tayo, this is greater than 22. Ibig sabihin, lalagpas siya sa fence. Therefore, ang coordinate ng babagsakan niya, kung ang coordinate natin is x, ito yung reference natin 0, 0, no? Kung coordinate, ang x natin is equal to 164.001 and the y which is equal to 20. So, ito yung mga coordinate. Tapos ito yung time of travel. What is determine the maximum height h of the ball? So, the maximum height h na from the reference. Yun yung nahanap natin. Kung ito yung distance na yan, h max. So, kunwari gagamitin niyo yung formula ni H max, 'di ba kabisado niyo 'yun? That is equal to VO sin theta squared over 2G. So, that is equal to 80 sin 35 squared over 2 by 32.2. So, the H max. So, again, ang H max pa lang natin dyan is from this reference point. Hindi pa siya dun sa x-axis. So, this is equal to 80, 80 sin 35 squared, oops, over 2 by 32.2. 32.695 meters. Kaso hindi pa yan yung H-max, dadagdagan pa natin ng 6. So, ang H-max talaga is equal to 38.695 meters. Charot, feet. Always check the unit. Next, the velocity expressed as a vectors which projectile strikes the ground on the fence. So again, pwede niyong gamitin si VOX at si VOY. So gamitin na lang natin si VOY. So that is S is equal to, or yung Y is equal to VOT. May time ang binigay ko. Nasolve naman na natin yan. Okay? So VOT minus G over 2 T squared. Sorry, nabago yung formula. Mali. 1 half G T squared. So S is negative, joke, positive 14 is equal to VO, that is 80 sine of 35, VOY pala to, times the time na 2.502, no? Minus 32.2 over 2 times the time na 2.502 squared. Ay, magzi-zero pala, no? Eh, so hindi nyo pwede gawin. So checking na lang to. Sayang na. In-input na rin natin. 80 sin 35 times 2.502 minus 32.2 over 2 times 2.502. Checking na lang. 14, sakto lang. Rounding lang. Mali. Hindi yan yung formula na to. Final velocity pala yung kailangan natin. So, final velocity, pwede mong gamitin si Vf squared. Vf is equal to Vo minus Gt. So, Vf y, syempre y ito, that is equal to Vo, that is equal to 80 sine 35 minus 32.2 times 2.502. So, Bfy is equal to 80 sine 35 minus 32.2 times 2.502. That is negative 34.678 meter per, charot, feet per second. Next, para sa VFX naman, so the time, the VFX is equal to VO, distance over time, that is equal to 164.001 over the time. Hindi puwede mo ng gamitin yung equal siya sa sorry, equal na siya sa VO sine of charot, cosine. Cosine of 35. So that is 80 cosine of 35. So the VFX is equal to 80 cosine of 35. 65.532 feet per second. So to solve the resultant, the final velocity, so i-polar yun. Shortcut to. 65.532 angle 34.678. That is 74.141 feet per second. Then the theta niya from the x-axis is 27.887 degrees. Picture niya, screenshot niya. So yung next, itatry naman natin, mababago yung velocity. Yes, screenshot ko na. Hello.